Welcome to Hoosier Hares and Homestead. My name is Mark. Just a little video on some thoughts. I have a series of videos that I've entitled Shop Talk. This doesn't quite qualify as I'm sitting under our grape arbor. It is Black Friday, and just want to give a couple thoughts on that, maybe some perspective. Maybe some of you have thought about this, maybe some of you haven't. And I know I may come across as a Debbie Downer. I don't try to. Just something that we overheard today. I had won some tickets to a NFL football game. I live in Indiana, and the local ESPN radio station was doing a giveaway on their text program. And you know, the Colts are the team up here. I'm not a Colts fan, but it's the team, and every day you type in the word Colts and text it off. And I won tickets last week for the game on Thanksgiving Day, so last night. Now, I would have been excited no matter who they were playing, but it just so happens they were playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm a huge Steelers fan. I've been a Steelers fan from way back, over 40 years now. And I'm not a big sports guy, but I follow, you know, I'll watch football on TV and stuff. Anyway, so it's about 2.5 hours from our place down to Indianapolis. And so I decided that my wife and I would make a night out of it, go down to Indy late afternoon, catch the game at 8:30. I was able to get on Priceline. I got a really nice, you know, 4-star hotel for pretty cheap, and it was 4 blocks away from the stadium, which was cool. You know, you could see Lucas Oil Stadium there from our window, and you know, we went to the game, had a good time, and you know, did we pay overpriced amounts for hot dogs and popcorn and, you know, a drink or two? Absolutely, we did. But we had a good time, you know, and Steelers ended up really putting it to the Colts, and it was fun. We had nosebleed seats. I mean, they weren't down on the field or anything like that. I was all the way up in the upper deck, and in the first few rows of that upper deck. So, but it was still fun, you know. People around us were great. It was a lot of fun. Today, you know, we kind of had a late start to the day. Pardon me. I think we got back to the hotel room around midnight. Late start to the day. Just slept in. We don't normally get to do that. You know, we're usually up at 5:30 every day, and so it was good. You know, I got up at 8 o'clock. I think my wife slept in a little bit longer, not much, because I started moving around and getting coffee and stuff like that. Went down, had breakfast at the restaurant there in the hotel. Paid the most I've ever paid for breakfast. It was like $53 for the two of us. Holy cow. A lot of money. I mean, in my world, that's a lot of money for breakfast. But you know, man, they were made to order omelets, the chef cooking them right there, and you know, it's 4-star. Man, it's really good. Just excellent breakfast. Great coffee. The coffee was dark and strong, and loved it. Just relaxing, and it was a good time. But we paid, my point is, we paid some money for it, a good chunk of money, even though the tickets were free. So as we're coming back north, we decided to do a little bit of shopping. We didn't want to get in to a bunch of stores. I mean, Black Friday stuff. We're not Black Friday people. We're not, you know, we don't get in the malls. We don't go out early. And went in to do a Christmas shopping for our kids, and we got a couple things that our older kids needed, and very sensible things. We try to be as sensible but as generous as possible with what we make. And we're coming out of the store, and there was a group of people coming out, and one of them said, even though I did not need 90% of what I bought, I still had fun. Still had fun today. Even though I did not need 90% of what I bought, I still had fun today. While we were in the store, we walked down through the kids' aisles. I got, my youngest son's 11, and there's some things we were looking at. But there were a couple carts belonging to what I assume is a husband and wife, and they were just packed. Packed full of remote-controlled toys and just all kinds of stuff. Over the top of the cart. It was. My wife said that she was overwhelmed, and I think that's a good term. I have no idea what they were buying. They may have been donating all that to the Marines, Toys for Tots or whatever it is, and I am not judging that. What bothered me the most was the statement coming out of the store. Just spending money. 90% of what I bought, I didn't need, but still had fun. And I'll tell you why it bothers us. And we try not to make this a big deal, but it bothers us. We have been all over the world. We lived in Southeast Asia. I've been in Mexico and Guatemala and El Salvador and Haiti and Thailand, Cambodia. We've been in South Korea. We've been all over the place. We did a layover in China. Been in Europe. Spent a couple weeks there, and I have observed abject poverty. I have lived among and worked among people who are desperate for their next meal. And we have given as much as we could, and sometimes I think beyond what we could, to help people out. And it bothers me sometimes in America. We are so blessed, and I don't want to judge my culture, my as they say in Cambodia, my homeland, this culture that I have. I don't want to judge that, because I am truly blessed. I love it here. I love the fact that I can run down to the store. I can get any kind of food I want. I can turn a nozzle on in my home, and I can have water run and run and run. Fresh water, clean water. Don't have to do anything about it. I don't have to carry it. I don't have to boil it. Nothing. We're blessed. But sometimes, I look around at how not just the younger generation, but my generation, and I see how we're spending our money, how we're using it, and I get concerned. Black Friday's always been a day that just bothers me, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, because I have to live in this culture that I call my own. But I guess I would challenge everybody to just think about what you're doing and how you're spending your money and how focused you are, and be intentional with what the resources are that you have, and realize that not very much money can really change people's lives. There are great organizations out there that you can give and donate to. You get tax write-offs. We were living in Cambodia, and many of the people that we worked among were living on less than $2 a day. $2 a day. I spend more than that on my coffee. And I don't drink at Starbucks or, any of the big type of chains. We can do a lot. There's a lot of talk about making America great again. I think, yeah, we've taken some hits here and there, but all in all, I think Americans are good people. And I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't care if you're white, black, Muslim, Jewish, Indian, Native American. We're good people. And we've been blessed. And I think we need to pass that on. So anyways, God bless us. God bless our country. God bless America, right? And I think he has, and I think he's going to, if we can stay focused on what we need to do. So we've got responsibility. We've got resources. We've got responsibility. So hey, Black Friday thoughts. Don't want to be a Debbie Downer. But don't be that person going into the store buying 90% of things that you don't need just so you can have fun. That's not going to last. That stuff's going to go away. Get what you need, get what you want, think about others. Great time of year to be doing that. So you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Share the video if you'd like. Enjoy your family. All right? Happy Black Friday. God bless.